Hello everyone, and welcome to Ceramics at James Caldwell High School. What I'm going to be doing here is showing you a tour of our classroom and talk about some projects, things in the room, and what the students are going to start working on this year. So I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get started. So quick tour here. We can see tables, of course. To the right here is my office. I'm actually standing right near the main door here. Aprons for the students. We have our storage cabinets for students here and over there. We have glazes and underglazes here. And as you can see, I'm set up here for remote learning. Okay, I have everything that we need to teach ceramics without being in the class. So your student will also get one of these awesome kits that are set up so they can do everything outside of class as they could while they're here. You can also see I have a setup here where I can project what I'm working on and illustrate that to the students as well. So we're going to go back around here. Let's see, we got a clay shipment in. Now let's get to the projects. You know what? We'll get back to that in a second. Let's finish up the room first. Clay table. We have our glaze charts here. So what we have is each tile has a number, and they can pick the colors that they want from the cabinet across the way, which are numbered respectively. We have underglazes here, which can do more detailed designs, and we put clear glaze over those to make those food safe, so you will have things you can actually use. You can also see that the tables have been sectioned out so there's space between each student. So this table set in particular can fit 1, 2, and 3 students comfortably with no interaction and 6-foot distance. So this back table section has 1 and 2. The first table over here, they didn't get the chance to fully tape it because I had supplies on it, but it's going to have 1, 2, and then there'll be a third on the end of this table over here. So everything's being separated out, everything's being super clean. Our custodians are amazing, and they're doing a wonderful job of helping to keep everybody safe here. So back in this corner here, we have potter's wheels. I know it looks a little cluttered right now because we just put the chairs in the back here for now. But hopefully when the students get back, about halfway through the year, I introduce the potter's wheel, and the students can try them on a volunteer basis. Okay, we have a spray booth here where we can airbrush glazes and underglazes. This thing on the wall is called an extruder. We can make long coils from that in all different shapes and sizes. You can see we also have filtration systems here. Back sink. Right in this area here is the kilns. You can see it's been gated off so students don't go back here. I'll show you that. All right, we have 2 very new kilns. They're about 5 years or less old. They are a very good brand, and we fire them constantly when students are here. We have all the ventilation system that we need. We have a hood, goes out the top. The bases also have ventilation, and up here, and there's another one over there, we have more filtration systems that get the air out. This table over here actually has projects that have just been fired from last year, and you're going to see there's lots of projects left. So I'm hoping we can get a hold of some of the students who didn't pick up their things and they can come grab it. We don't want to get rid of anything, of course. So I'm going to go back around and just show you, there's a lot of projects that were left behind. And I'm hoping to try and set up a time where students could come pick those up. Now let's go take a look at these sample projects here. A lot of these are left from students. These are all student samples, no teacher. So I'm just going to go through real quick so you get an idea of what we work on throughout the year. So we have our mug project here. It has to be a mug with some sort of creative element. You can see one's a cactus, one's a cow, and that one has a twisty handle. I think that was more of a free thing that the student did because they finished the other one earlier. We then have salt and pepper shakers. These always come out super cute. So you can see that there's little holes on the top of each. And then you put the little cork in the bottom so you can actually fill these. We have a lidded jar. The student didn't get the chance to finish yet. A pinch pot with a carving, which we're doing pretty early in the year coming up. We have different coiling. Sculptural pieces, more independent work by students. You can see Iron Man's glove and Captain America's different shield, and that's a porg from Star Wars, but it's actually, if you look at it close, it's a phone amplifier. They can put their phone in it and it'll speaker out of the mouth. These are called illuminated letters. This is a slab project where the students had to design a letter with different designs around it that have to do with either the person they're making it for or the letter itself. This one says movies, but the person who it was given to was also named Michael, so it worked out pretty well. Slab containers, or slab sculpture. You can see this has a lid here. It's really cool. Someone made it into Raphael. Lid on the rabbit. Oh, you know what? The shoe wasn't done yet, but I kept it in case the student could come back and finish it. We also have in our advanced class a Masterworks replication project, meaning they choose an artist that they want to show their famous work in 3 dimension. So you see that's an Andy Warhol piece. There's the Scream, Mondrian in a teapot, so that's a coil pot. We have Salvador Dali. We have lots of different artists that are represented here, okay? We also do a fun project where we combine 2 animals together, quoted from students. This is a Bertle, a bee turtle. He's a little cute. And the mouse is our flutter mouse. There was really good ones before too, but these are ones that students left behind. Now we have the platters, plates, bowls, molds. Students won't get to work on these unless they're in school because we use the plaster molds that are actually under the tables in the back there. As you see, we can make pieces that are functional, part of a set. You can make it have something funny on the bottom. I thought that was hilarious. You can do a lot of press detail and experimentation with glazes as well. So this is my room, and this is the ceramics room for all the students. Quite proud of it. And if anyone has any questions about what we have in here, please let me know. Thanks.